Hey YouTube. So, my manager pulled me aside today at work to discuss a couple things. Apparently corporate had got sent an email referring me and my YouTube channel, and the whole email was nothing but a lie to try to get me fired. Basically, the email said that I do gross things on my YouTube channel, that apparently I talk shit about customers and about my coworkers, when I've never once talked shit about a customer or my coworkers for that matter on my channel, for one thing. And for another thing, I don't do gross things on my channel. I don't. But they couldn't stop there with the harassment. They had to take it a step further by trying to call my work and being like, "Oh, I'm Josh's girlfriend, blah 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 blah. I want to talk to him, blah 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 blah." Because they seem to think that me being single is funny, so they got to make fun of me for not having a girlfriend. And how pathetic can you get? You're stalking a socially awkward autistic on YouTube. It really shows how much you got going for your life right now. You got your whole life in front of you to make something of yourself. But instead you're going to waste your life trying to get me fired from my job and trying to harass me on YouTube. And it's fucking sad, it really is, you know. And how do you think that makes me feel when I'm trying to keep my YouTube and my work separate, you know? What you see on YouTube is not what you see when I'm working. I'm a completely different person when I'm on the clock. But how am I supposed to keep my YouTube and my work separate when fucking assholes won't quit harassing me? It's wasting my time, it's wasting my coworkers' time, and I'm fed up with it. And people are having the cops called on them for that kind of harassment, just so you know. I don't think you want harassment charges filed against you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're calling the place I work at to try to harass me with some stupid bullshit, what you're doing is blatant harassment. And it's cyberbullying, no less. And that could land you some serious shit. So, just a heads up. Okay, I don't think you want to go to jail for harassing me. You know what I'm saying? So why can't you just grow some balls and make fun of me in the comment section like everybody else? You know? No, put yourself in my shoes for a second, YouTube. Okay? Could you imagine if... Okay, could you imagine if... You know, you had people harassing you at your job? You know what I'm saying? Accusing me of talking shit about customers. I've never done that on my channel. Never. Now, yes, one time, a very long time ago, when I was on the clock cleaning, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, an older woman came in with these two little girls. She came in to eat at Wendy's, and one of the little girls looked up at me and she saw me cleaning the tables. And she asked the older woman she was with, "What's he doing?" And you know how little kids are, they're just curious by nature, you know what I'm saying? But the lady had the most stuck-up, snobbish response you could possibly imagine. She basically said, "Oh, He's cleaning tables. He does that for a living. That's his job. Sad, isn't it? And when I talked about that on my channel, I talked about it because it frustrated me that people are that fucking rude. You know what I'm saying? And when I talked about it, I also talked about how I handled it. Okay? By giving her the biggest smile I possibly could and just walking away from the situation entirely. And the reason why I acted like that upon being treated like absolute shit for doing nothing but trying to provide a clean space for people to eat is because 2 weeks prior to that incident happening, I saw a video on YouTube where this Starbucks worker freaks the fuck out on a customer. And that shit went viral, and that lady might as well pretty much have lost her job. And the whole thing started with a customer coming up to the cashier at Starbucks and going, "Hey, can I get a cookie straw?" And apparently she didn't give the cashier her name or some shit, and yeah. And basically what ended up happening was Starbucks gave the customer in question a $100 gift card and a sincere apology. And the lady that yelled at the customer may or may not have lost her job. And 2 weeks later, I had that incident happen to me one day when I was at work. And, you know, I'm the kind of person that when you say something and you're being a dick to me, I'm likely to fucking chew your fucking face off a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to take shit from nobody. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the high road here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I chose to act the way I acted, because when I smiled at her after being blatantly insulted in front of a bunch of customers, no less, the expression on her face instantly changed because I didn't let what she said affect me. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's the only time I've ever had a rude encounter with a customer. And whenever I'm having a bad day, or if I go through something, you know, it helps me personally to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I have an audience who will listen, you know. And I wasn't talking shit on her when I talked about it the first time it actually happened. And from then on forth, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I talk about the incident, I never insult the customer. I basically said, you know what? She was being rude. That's her problem, not mine. I generally get the feeling that customers seem to like me, you know what I'm saying? Because I keep the place clean, and I make every customer feel welcome. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sick of it, YouTube. I know for a fact I'm not the only one getting harassed here. There's a lot of people on YouTube who are getting harassed. And just so you know, people who have been harassing me, trying to harass me at my job, I've had the cops called on them for cyberbullying and harassment. Just so you know. I don't think any of you want to go to jail over trying to fucking harass me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think your personal freedom is worth it, personally. I mean, and this happened within a day, okay? Within a fucking day. And imagine how I felt when my manager pulled me aside to talk about it. You know? Like, she's got to waste her time to deal with this shit. You know, my manager's got more important things to do with her time than sit here and talk to me about people who fucking harass me when I'm trying to make a fucking honest living. And these people seem to think that their harassment's going to get to me. And of course the answer is no, it's not. I never have and never will let it get to me, man. How would you like it if I was calling your job and harassing you? Sincerely. You'd get annoyed by it, wouldn't you? Yeah. Pretty sure you would. If you're trying to make money and you gotta stop and deal with that shit, yeah, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like that. So then what gives you the right to do it to somebody else? Oh, because you have this sick stalker obsession with me that gives you the right to harass me? Fuck you. You got your whole life in front of you, and you're going to spend it trying to harass an autistic on YouTube. And then calling my job, pretending to be the girlfriend that I don't have right now, just because you think me being single is something to laugh at? Wow. That's pretty pathetic, actually. Oh, is that supposed to bother me? Because it doesn't. And the reason why I know it was fake is because if I had a girlfriend, she'd have my cell phone number. Duh. But the reason why people harass me on YouTube is because I'm not afraid to be myself. And that intimidates them. Otherwise they wouldn't harass me when I'm at my job. Otherwise they wouldn't harass me in the comment section. I'm wearing that t-shirt the fan sent me. Also, I had a fan send me something else here. The fan basically sent me this thing right here. This covers up my mouth and shit. This will be nice for when wintertime hits, so thank you for that. Oh, you say you're not intimidated by me? You're saying I don't intimidate you? Prove me wrong. Quit harassing me then. Because every time you talk shit and harass me, it just means you're intimidated by me. Anyways, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. And yeah, I thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all later.